This week is Wisconsin Tornado Severe Weather Awareness Week. This is the week where all Wisconsin meteorologists work together to remind you of the dangers of the severe weather season. The peak of the severe weather season is usually in July, but severe weather can occur at any time as long as the conditions are right. Here at News Channel 7, we'll be reminding you of the dangers of severe weather and helping you form a safety plan. The National Weather Service offices in the state will also be coordinating a statewide test tornado watch and local test tornado warnings. In this series on severe weather awareness, I'll cover the two top dangers and what you should do to keep you and your family safe. Tune in to News Channel 7 in the evenings all week long and continue to watch our 24/7 Weather Channel for all the information. Tornadoes and severe thunderstorms can be scary situations, but with a little bit of knowledge and preparation, you should find yourself more at ease. With this special report, I'm Sunrise 7 meteorologist Leanne Oakley. Thunderstorms are the most frequent type of severe weather that occurs in Wisconsin. Storms can occur at any time as long as the conditions are favorable. Severe storms can cause a greater threat and make up about 10% of all storms. Most storms are fairly small in size, but have several components that can cause a lot of damage in a short period of time. With all storms, lightning is a threat, but hail, winds, and flash floods are also possible. Wind gusts can knock down trees and power lines. Hail can cause damage to just about anything it hits. Flash flooding can strike quickly without warning, taking out entire homes. All of these threats can occur with regular storms. They're just simply worse with severe storms. Now, to call a storm a severe storm, you must have one or more of three qualities: wind gusts near 60 miles an hour or greater, hail at least 1 inch in diameter or the size of a quarter, or a tornado. Knowing the threats can help you make a safety plan for this severe weather season. With this special report, I'm Sunrise 7 meteorologist Leanne Oakley. Thunderstorms can cause damage in a number of ways and in a short time. Lightning, winds, hail, heavy rain, and even tornadoes cause a threat with thunderstorms. Do you know what to do if a thunderstorm strikes? If a storm of any strength is in the area, lightning is a threat. The saying goes, when thunder roars, go indoors. Stay inside until 30 minutes after the storm is past. Also, unplug electronics and stay off landline phones. If you're stuck outside in a storm, try to get inside as quickly as possible. The next safest place is a hard-topped car. If there are no other options, the key is to stay low and away from anything tall. With severe thunderstorms, large hail and strong winds are other threats. They can break windows or even knock down trees and power lines. Staying inside is just the first step. Stay away from all windows. The interior of the building is the safest place. It's also a good idea to have a battery-operated radio or TV with you to keep updated on the storm. Having a flashlight would be handy as well. Tornadoes are one of the more powerful and violent storms that nature can produce. The peak season for tornadoes here in Wisconsin is May through July. Most occur between the hours of 2 p.m. and 10 p.m. Wisconsin typically sees about 21 tornadoes a year, with approximately 6 per year in north central Wisconsin. A tornado is defined as a violently rotating column of air that extends from the storm cloud all the way to the ground. Here's an example or two of how tornadoes work. Some think that air on the ground will begin rotating horizontally, then forces within the storm will push it vertical, forming the tornado. Others think that the thunderstorm itself will start rotating, and that's when you get a tornado. Tornadoes occur within severe thunderstorms, so not only is there the danger of the tornado itself, but also the dangerous lightning, winds, and hail that accompany the storm. With this special report, I'm Sunrise 7 meteorologist Leanne Oakley. Tornadoes can be very scary and devastating. While we don't see too many tornadoes on average here in Wisconsin, you still need to be prepared just in case. Knowing what to watch or listen for is just the first step. Stay tuned to News Channel 7, our 24/7 Weather Channel, or WSAW.com for the latest storm developments. If tornado warnings are issued, you need to take immediate action. Have a plan in place at all locations you're at during a normal day. You should always have an emergency kit ready for all types of disasters. If in a house or building, the safest place is in the basement, away from all windows. Now, if there isn't a basement, head to the lowest level possible in the interior of the building. The bathroom, a closet, or hallway is best, just as long as there aren't any windows. People living in mobile homes should monitor conditions more closely. If there's a threat of a tornado, you should leave as soon as possible and head to a more sturdy structure. When you do get to your safe place, stay low to the ground. Being prepared is the best thing to do to keep you and your family safe. There are numerous different types of watches, warnings, and advisories that can be issued for a number of weather conditions. Knowing these warnings can help you make better decisions or even save lives. During the severe weather season, there are 4 main warnings to watch for: severe thunderstorm watch, severe thunderstorm warning, tornado watch, and tornado warning. A severe thunderstorm watch is issued when there's the threat of the formation of severe thunderstorms. You should monitor conditions through the watch time frame for the formation of strong storms that could produce heavy rain, hail, strong winds, and lightning. A severe thunderstorm warning indicates that a severe thunderstorm is approaching the area. You should plan to stay indoors or move indoors to wait out the storm. A tornado watch is issued when the formation of tornadoes is possible. With a tornado watch, severe storms are also possible. A tornado warning means that a tornado has been spotted or Doppler indicated. You should take shelter immediately. Knowing this basic information should help you plan your day if severe weather is expected to strike. Severe thunderstorms and tornadoes aren't as frequent here as they are in the Central Plains, but they do occur. On average, there are about 30 to 40 days a year where storms will occur, although not all of them will be severe. Severe storms make up about 10% of all storms in our area. Of those severe storms, more than half are considered severe because of the wind speeds, about a third because of the large hail, and only 6% of those storms will spawn tornadoes. These severe storms can occur at any time of the year, on any day, but the peak season is usually in the summer months and most occur in the late afternoon and evenings. Tornadoes aren't as common as thunderstorms, but can happen anywhere in the state. Wisconsin averages about 21 twisters a year, with about 6 per year here in central Wisconsin. Last year, we were fortunate enough to not see any tornadoes in our area. The most ever seen was back in 2005, where a record 23 tornadoes were spotted in north central Wisconsin. With this special report, I'm Sunrise 7 meteorologist Leanne Okuly. Mountains deflecting tornadoes or tornadoes can't go on water are just a few of the myths surrounding when and where tornadoes can strike. The fact is, a tornado can hit at anywhere at any time. Residents of Rib Mountain learned that lesson many years ago. August 31st, 1977, a tornado ripped through the Rib Mountain area, even though many thought that the mountain would protect them. An F3 tornado struck late in the evening. The twister was about a half-mile wide and was on the ground for 45 miles. One of our own, Dennis Dalsky, was on the scene and captured this incredible footage. Although there were plenty of warnings from forecasters and tornado sirens, people were still not prepared for the storm. Fortunately, former Marathon County Sheriff's Deputy Nick Rochon was driving south on Highway 51 and spotted the storm. He then drove through the neighborhood, alerting residents of the approaching twister. Several homes were destroyed or damaged, but fortunately, no deaths were reported. Relying on the warnings and meteorologists, not the myths, will help you stay safe this severe weather season. The most important part of Severe Weather Awareness Week is helping you form a safety plan. First, it's recommended that everyone have an emergency kit. A basic emergency kit will have the following items: a flashlight with extra batteries, a radio or NOAA weather radio, a first aid kit, water, and some non-perishable food. Other things you may want to consider would be extra clothes, a sleeping bag and blankets, prescription medications, and special items that may be needed for small children or the elderly. Second, you need to have a plan in place at home, work, school, and for if you get caught outdoors. Be sure everyone in your family knows what to do in all of these situations. Remember, the basement or an interior room without windows is the safest place to be in a tornado. If you have children, make sure they know what to do even if you aren't at home. It's also a good idea to conduct a drill or, as a family, go over the plan at least once a year. With a plan in place, you should be able to react quickly and stay safe during any storm.